welcome back to my channel. This is Plans with Stacy. I'm Stacy. I don't know how you found my channel, but I am so glad that you did. If you're new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. We have so much fun here on the channel. If you're returning, welcome back. So it's been a minute since I recorded a video because I've been going through a lot of stuff. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I had to put my dog down, and so that was very hard on me. Still trying to deal with him not being here, but he was sick, and so I had to make a decision that was very difficult. And the last thing I wanted to do was be in my planner. So I am still a couple of weeks behind. However, I did sit down with my classic planner, and I did do some spreads in my classic planner that I still haven't written in. So I have been planning, I just haven't been recording the videos to do so. So these are the last couple spreads that I've done. I still have a lot of stuff to catch up with in my classic size and my skinny classic. But today, we are going to be planning in our skinny classic for the week of November 4th through November 10th. We're still back planning. So I have my schedule off to the side. I would come home every day, write down, I would have like a little notepad next to the counter, and I would write down like what I did that day or what happened that day, so it'd be fresh in my mind, and then come to my planner later. So that's what's going on. So I'm going to be using Live Love Posh's Luxe Fall. I'm going to be using these stickers here. I've already used these in my classic size planner, but I only have a few of these left, so I kind of want to use them, get rid of them, and be done with it. And I'm going to bring in some of these blue boxes, I believe, and I think that's it. Since I'm back planning, I don't really spend a lot of time on decorating, kind of, I guess, because I already know how the week turned out. So I've already whited out the note section because I don't use it. And let us start by putting down a couple of boxes. So I have these bigger blue boxes, and then I have these little bitty ones here. I think I have 4 of those. I'll have this one here. Let me see. I feel like my light's not bright enough. Here we go. I think that's about the same brightness it was a minute ago. But anyway, moving right along. Get my tweezers. So what have y'all been up to? We are like, this year is rolling by. I have not started Christmas shopping. I do this every year. It's like I forget what year, not what year, but what day Christmas is on. And so it takes me a while to actually start Christmas shopping. I know. Every year. It's the same thing. I'm looking at my schedule off to the side, even though I have it in 2 different places. So I'm going to put the boxes on my actual days that I worked. And keep in mind, we've already worked these days. This week is done and over. We're just going back and putting stickers down in our planner just to make up for lost time. And I think I'm going to bring in these dots as well. These are blue. We'll see. And then I have some quotes. You know, I ordered those little quote stickers. So we'll use those as well. So I don't have many of these florals left, but I just wanted to get rid of the page because I don't think I can use them again in my classic size planner, because I don't have a lot of them. So we're just going to use them in this one. If I can get that one up, because what happened with that is we didn't want it, so we put it back in the book, and we didn't put it back in a space where we could pull it up successfully. Alright, so I think I'm going to put this on. I think I'm going to put it off to the side, honestly. We can put it on Friday. I think that's going to be a touch much, though. Should we put it here? And crocodile, I think I'm going to put it kind of in the middle. And the reason I do that is because, I don't know, it makes me feel accomplished. And then we'll put another one down here. Maybe, and then up here. I'm going to put this one up here. We're just going to cover up Friday. We know it's Friday. And then I'm going to take this one. Since it's cut for the corner, we're going to put it in the corner. See, planning doesn't have to be difficult. But yeah, I have been busy and just trying to keep it together and work on my mental health and make sure that I'm not, you know, falling apart, because it is not easy when you lose a friend. So that's what I have been doing. So we're going to get rid of that page. I know y'all can't see nothing. Why y'all didn't say nothing? I got my stuff off the camera and y'all didn't say a word. So I'm going to put that there. And also in not being in my planner, I have misplaced a lot of my stuff. Not misplaced it, but I haven't been using it other than when I did my spreads off camera. And so then when it came time to do this spread, because I was going to do this one off camera, but then as I started doing it, I was like, let's just press record. And let's just do it. Let me talk to y'all. Spend some time with y'all. See what y'all been doing. If anything. So, I need to pick a day to do a lot of things. 1, start Christmas shopping. 2, put my tree up. I had it on my phone, on my little agenda, to put my tree up on the 1st of November. And I don't know, it's just something like what I've done, and I think I deserve a pat on the back, but what I've done is I've actually pulled the tree in the house. It's going to be a fake tree. And I bought it last year around, I don't know what time I bought the tree, but whatever it was not Christmas time because the tree was on sale. And so I got that, and I got a lot of like decor and ornaments, and they were on sale as well. And so I have all the stuff. It's just a matter of now putting the tree up, which maybe I'll do today. But I have other plans to do something else today, and I don't know. It's just there's not enough time in the day. Even though we got an extra hour, it still doesn't feel like we have enough time. Or I don't anyway. And sometimes I don't use my time wisely. So, and the only time that I feel like I want to start doing something productive is when it's time for me to go to bed. Like, oh, you got to work tomorrow. Let's start cleaning this closet out. Let's start organizing this. Let's wash all the bed linen. Let's do this. Let's paint the walls. Let's do all the things that you've had time to do on your days off, but you chose not to. And now that it's time to go to work, let's make time to do it. And so that's my thought process. I think I'm going to come in with these burgundy boxes because we do have some burgundy in the flowers. Question is, I don't want to layer them because now I've put these florals in, and I don't want to do too much. Alright, so did anything go on? We did have something go on Wednesday. So because of the hurricane, I had some damage to my fence in my backyard. And my neighbor is so sweet, y'all. Y'all should get a neighbor like I have. But don't take mine because I'm telling you, I done been through a lot to get a good neighbor. And I don't even remember if I told you this or not. But anyway, the hurricane came through. I had a tree in my backyard that fell and went over the fence, or fell on the fence and fell onto his property. But did not damage anything on his property. So when I came home, because, you know, working in healthcare, I had to go to work. It was like, you know, a crisis. We have to be there. So I made it to work the day of the hurricane. And when I got off from work, I was so scared that the tree had fallen, because I could sit on the back porch, and when the wind would just slightly blow, you could hear the tree creaking. So I honestly, as a good homeowner, I should have taken care of it before the hurricane, but I did not. So the tree, part of the tree fell, not the whole tree, and it landed on my neighbor's property. And thank goodness it didn't damage his property. He was able to go out there. Like, he came to me, and I still regret it to this day, not going over and saying something to him before he came to my house. But he came over and he's like, I know you're probably over here like beating yourself up and all this and that, and the tree fell. We're going to take care of it. So he went out there and like cut the tree to where it was no longer on his property. And he knew that I had a dog at the time, and so he put a piece of the fence back up to where the part that was damaged, he put the fence back up. And so that my dog couldn't get out of the fence. And so then I told him, or he was like, you know, I will repair your fence for you if you buy the stuff. And I was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And then I was like, I'll pay you. And so then he was like, well, I'll tell you what, I'll go buy the stuff, give you the receipt, and then I'll replace the fence. And I was like, oh my God, you're amazing. I love it. Thank you so much. You don't have to do that. But again, thank you so much. And so as I thought about it, I was like, I really want my fence replaced anyway, because the fence is old and it had some issues. It was leaning. It was basically, you can repair it or you can replace it. And so I had a guy come out and give me a quote and basically told me, yeah, I can repair it, but later on down the road, in a couple months, years, whatever, you're gonna have to replace it anyway. So on this day, I believe they came and replaced my fence. So I told him, I was like, don't worry about buying anything because I'm just gonna replace the whole fence. So I had to get the tree cut down and then also find somebody to get the fence replaced. So I have been busy. And those people showed up at 7 o'clock in the morning, which I didn't think they would because they told me they'd be there like 8 something. But anyway, they showed up at 7 and they were able to replace the fence in a day, and they did it rather quickly. So it was good. But we got that done, got that taken care of. And my neighbor didn't have to worry about going, because like he was dealing with a tree in his yard at the same time, and he didn't have to worry about like going and getting the lumber and measuring. It's like it's not his responsibility. So I did not want him to worry about that. So we got some quotes here that I ordered from Amazon. I think I showed this in another video. So we got this pack, and I believe these are all the same, but I want this work hard, play hard sticker. So this comes with like a bunch of sheets of the same thing. Well, that one says work hard too. I don't know what I want. Let's look at them, shall we? I think I want this work hard. Since this is my work planner, by the way. We're just going to throw in a couple quotes. And then this spread will be done. Let's stay positive always. I don't know what happened that day. What happened on that Friday? Did we need to stay positive? Yeah, we did. Looking at the notes that I have, we definitely did. What else? Believe in yourself. We can do that. And I think that might be it for the spread. I want to come in with the rest of the florals though. How's that looking? I kind of want to put one up here, but I don't think, because we got 2, 3. Yeah, we got an even number on this side. I kind of want to put something else. I feel like I'm missing something is the problem. So can we put like a little, since this box is already kind of off the page here, can we put it down there in that little note section and write ourselves a little positive quote or something? Can we do that? I think we can if I can get the sticker up. Even if I can't get the sticker up, we're going to use it anyway. If it gets off my finger. So yeah, it's just been still picking up the pieces. And then the same day that they came to do the fence, I'm telling you, it's just a lot when you have to deal with other people. So they came to do the fence. They brought a huge trash can to throw away the old fence, because I had a fence, I wanted it taken down and a new fence put up. So they bought a huge industrial trash can to sit outside my home so that they could just throw the stuff away, and then the guy would come back, pick up the trash can, and go from there. So they were doing their thing, and then they got halfway. Actually, they got finished almost. They were like at least 90% done with the fence. And then I happened to just look out the window because I was like, I want to eat. And for some reason, I can't eat when people are like at my house, because I don't want to have to like, I don't like going back to cold food if the food's not already cold. You know what I mean? So like if I'm eating something and it's hot and I want to eat it or whatever, I want to eat it then. I don't want to leave my food to get cold. And so I waited until they were about 90% done, because I knew he was going to come to the door and be like, hey, you want to see the fence? Which he did. But they were like 90% done, and I just happened to look out the window, and it's like they started knocking boards down. And I was like, wait a minute, why are we taking it down? The reason they were taking it down is because I had asked for a specific type of cut on the fence, and they had not done it. And it's like they realized, like 95% done with the work, that they did not do the right cut, or they had put the boards up. Like they were just slinging them up there, and it was so quick. It's like 4 of them out there. But I liked the fence the way that it was, so I went out there and I was like, whoa, whoa, because I'm glad I said something. Don't be afraid to speak up, because, you know, I don't know if y'all know or not, but I used to be shy, and I used to not say how I feel. I used to not, you know, stand up for myself, just take whatever the world threw at me. Not anymore. So don't be afraid to stand up for yourself or speak up. And so in that situation, I said, okay, let me put my shoes on and go outside and see what the problem is. Nobody out there spoke English, except for like a little bit of English. And so I go out there and I'm like, what happened? What's the problem? And so he picks up the paper and he's like, oh, you wanted this type of cut. We didn't do it, so now we got to fix it. And I was like, no, leave it like it is. I like it the way that it is. And I'm not that picky. Like, I don't care. I want a new fence. I have a new fence. It's cute. I like it. And so I had to make some phone calls. I had to quickly make some phone calls. And then one guy like came to me with his Google Translate. And he was typing in there like, if you like it, we'll leave it alone. And I was like, I do like it. Leave it alone. And so they did. And so they were done. I was able to eat. And he gave me like a little walk around to show me that they had finished and all of the things. I think I'm going to put one more quote in here. I think I want to put, make every day count. But for some reason, you know, I got that new iPhone. I did not know how to pull up Google Translate. Like, I have Translate on the phone. I know I do. But I could not get it to the screen where I could type a message and translate what I was saying. But they knew based on, I guess, my hand motion or whatever, that I was like, no, leave it alone, leave it alone. But anyway. So this spread is done. This is our Skinny Classic spread for the week of November 4th through November 10th. We threw that together really quickly because I need to do some back planning. We're going to do that, and then we're going to go on with the month. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. We have so much fun here on the channel. If you're returning, welcome back, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!